Imagine a country blessed with gas, oil, rivers, sun, and one of Africa's biggest economies. Yet millions of people still sleep in darkness every night. Now imagine that same country is exporting electricity to neighboring nations. That country is Nigeria. Welcome to the deep dive. In 2026, reports show that three countries owe Nigeria billions of naira for electricity already supplied, while Nigerians continue to battle blackouts, collapsed grids, generator noise, and expensive fuel. So the big question is, why is Nigeria supplying power abroad while citizens suffer at home? And more importantly, should Nigeria stop exporting electricity immediately? Today, we break it all down. The three countries owing Nigeria for power. According to Nigeria's electricity regulator, the three countries owing Nigeria for electricity are Benin, Togo, and Niger. Reports in early 2026 stated these countries collectively owed Nigeria around $17.8 million, over 25 billion naira, for electricity supplied under cross-border agreements. That means Nigeria generated power, transmitted it, and delivered it, but payment was incomplete. To many Nigerians, this sounds shocking. How can a country struggling with electricity still be supplying others? Why Nigeria exports power at all? To understand this, we must go back years. Nigeria is connected to several West African countries through regional power agreements and transmission lines. These deals were designed to strengthen regional trade. Nigeria sells electricity and earns foreign currency, build diplomatic influence. Power gives Nigeria regional importance, use excess capacity when available. Sometimes generated electricity can be sold externally. Support ECOWAS integration. West African nations have long discussed shared infrastructure, so in theory, exporting electricity is not bad. Many countries export power, but Nigeria's situation is different because domestic supply remains poor. Why Nigeria is still in darkness? This is the real issue. Nigeria's darkness problem is not mainly because of exports, it is because of internal failures. National grid collapses. Nigeria's grid has suffered repeated collapses. Old transmission lines, weak substations, overloads, and poor maintenance continue to cause failures. Reuters reported that aging infrastructure and underinvestment are major reasons Nigeria's grid keeps failing. So even if Nigeria generated more electricity, delivering it nationwide remains difficult. Huge debts inside Nigeria. Ironically, Nigeria's own domestic power sector owes trillions. Power generation companies are owed money. Gas suppliers are owed money. In 2025, Nigeria approved billions in refinancing power sector debts to stabilize supply. So the crisis is not just foreign debtors. Nigeria also owes itself. Gas shortages. Nigeria relies heavily on gas plants. But gas supply disruptions, pipeline vandalism, unpaid invoices, and logistics problems reduce generation. No gas equals no power. Distribution company failures. Even when power is generated, many distribution companies cannot meter users properly, collect revenue efficiently, or maintain local networks. So electricity is lost before reaching homes. Population versus power output. Nigeria has over 200 million people. Yet electricity available often remains far below demand. That means even when systems work, supply is still insufficient. Should Nigeria stop supplying these countries? This is where debate becomes serious. Argument for stopping exports. Many Nigerians say, Nigerians first. Why send electricity to neighbors when citizens run generators? They argue Nigeria should suspend supply until local supply improves, debts are paid, grid stabilizes, businesses get reliable power. This argument is emotionally powerful and politically popular. Argument against stopping exports. Others say stopping exports could hurt Nigeria. 1. Lost revenue. Electricity exports bring money. 2. Damaged diplomacy. Nigeria is a regional leader. Cutting power suddenly could damage trust. 3. Contract risks. There may be binding agreements. 4. Strategic influence. Power exports give Nigeria leverage in West Africa. What Nigeria should do instead. Instead of emotional shutdowns, Nigeria needs smart reforms. 1. Demand immediate debt repayment. No free electricity. Countries owing must pay or face reduced allocations. 2. Prioritize domestic supply. Set minimum national supply targets before exports rise. 3. Upgrade transmission grid. Without transmission reform, generation means little. 4. Encourage state power markets. Let states generate and distribute more independently. 5. Solar plus mini grids. Rural and urban communities need decentralized solutions. The bigger truth, Nigeria's darkness is not because Benin, Togo, or Niger took all the electricity. That is a myth. Nigeria is in darkness because of decades of mismanagement, weak infrastructure, corruption, debt, poor planning, low investment efficiency. Even if exports stopped tomorrow, blackouts would continue unless reforms happen.